Good evening. Good evening, Big Boy, Georgia, 1977. How are you doing, Big Boy? Well, there was 6 pigeons landed and 6 pigeons flew off. Boy, there's a nice cool breeze blowing right here under the bridge right now. Watch that napkin there and you'll see how it's blowing around. It is just hot and humid out here in Dalton, Georgia this evening. Brother, doing all right? Yeah, I remember you. How you been doing? We're live right now. You want to say hey to anybody? We got 36 people watching right now. We're live on YouTube.
Hey, what up?
Hey, we're right at 11,000 subscribers. You ought to check out my live stream from this. I don't remember if it was this morning or yesterday morning, right here with the Dalton Police Department. Hey, it's good to see you, brother. Hello, Chico Wonderful. Good evening. I am a meat. You are a slab of meat. You better watch it. Somebody will throw your ass on the grill. You know what I mean, Vern? Hey, it is hot enough out here in Dalton, Georgia this evening. If you went and laid down over there on them rocks by that railroad track, your ass would be some grilled meat. You know what I mean, Vern? Good evening, Terry C. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Good evening, Z the Prophet 75. How are you doing, Z the Prophet? Hello, John Hitter. Good evening, Pinku. Good morning to you, Titus Casey. How you doing, Titus? They ain't no popo sitting over here today, so. Nope, Terry C. I ain't seen no Scary Sherry in a couple of days now. I could have swore I heard her run her mouth over there up out in the woods across from Lakeshore, Dinard Lake, but I'm not for sure. But there was somebody commented on one of my content videos on TikTok that Scary Sherry is in jail, so I don't know. As far as I know, she's not in jail. Hello, Harvey Dale. Godspeed. You can call old EagleNick Audit a troll boy if you want to, because I sure do attract a lot of them there trolls. You know what I mean, Vern? I wonder if it's the fact that I'm under a bridge. Hello, Demon Slayer. Good evening, and good evening, Amy Elizabeth, 71. How you doing, Amy? You're watching from work. Well, be careful watching from work. Don't let work catch you watching. You know what I mean, Vern? Don't get yourself in no trouble on account of old EagleNick. That would make me feel bad. Yes, sir, and you got that right. What's going on, Daryl? Pretty good, brother. Good evening, Mewtwo. Hello, Ricky, Shannon, Ellis. Ricky, we are live here under the Walnut Avenue Bridge here in Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world. We're down here watching them there bridge chickens. You know what I mean, Vern? Now, some people call them pigeons. I got a cousin that calls them pigeons, but I call them bridge chickens. You know what I mean, Vern? Good evening, Nike. How are you doing, Nike? No, EagleNick ain't gonna shout out to no Mike. Are you talking about your baby brother or the one in your jaw? You know what I mean, Vern? Good evening, Chris B. How you doing? You know what I mean, Vern? Hello, Sean. How you doing this evening? Hey, Nike, can you give a shout out to my friend? His name is Harry Crotch. Hello, Jason O'Shea. How you doing? Hello, Chris B. Good evening, Hester, England in Ohio. Good evening. Speak the truth. Okay. I don't know who it is. It's just somebody that's just came up. Maybe it ain't that guy maybe it ain't no James Slowpoke Slocum. You know what I mean, Burn? Hello, Trampoline Girl in England. Hello to you. Blog of Routine. How are you doing? You are welcome on to the live stream. Blog of Routine. You know what I mean, Burn? Good evening, Inferno 224. How you doing, Inferno? Hello, narrator. Nope, this is not my house. You know what I mean, Vern? Good evening, Miss Nicole. Now there's that hat that gentleman come by this morning on the live stream and tossed out the old EagleNick. He came by. He was driving a big old white truck. I thought it was the same guy from yesterday. To start with, I thought it was old James Slowpoke Slocum. Shout out to you, old James Slowpoke Slocum. But the fella in that truck this morning threw out a box that had rope on it, on both sides of it, to EagleNick. And this is what was in the box. Hello, Beanie. Boy, I'm glad that wind is blowing under this bridge the way it is, because otherwise it would just be too hot out here to get out and about. That is the great thing about this bridge. You know, there's a lot of wind that comes up and under it. Plus all the shade, it really helps to keep you cool, or to cool you off some anyway, when it is extremely hot out here. Hello, Tick Doll Patriot. We are live in Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world, located 90 miles north of Atlanta, Georgia. We're right here under the Walnut Avenue Bridge, right next door to the old Dalton Carpet Finishing Company. Now this carpet mill here has been shut down for a very long time now, but it once thrived back in the day. They put out a lot of carpet. Now this old Providence Ministries building right here, when I was a kid, it was home of the Big K. It was called the Big K, not Kmart. And then after Kmart came around, that was the end of the Big K. Look, there's Miss Alicia. I hope she don't fall down. I'm gonna tell her she looks a lot more stable on her feet when she's walking. Good evening, Armida. No, sir, ticked off patriot. I am not homeless. I don't believe I want to let you know where I'm at, choked you softly. Hello, Muchiro. Yep, the Walnut Avenue Kroger's used to be the Sky City. Over there where Med Now used to be called Warehouse Groceries. We did have a Shoney's that was tore down. Buffalo, New York. Hey, I came up to Buffalo, New York a few years back. First time I'd ever been up there, it was pretty wicked. Yes, sir, Elvis. That's where we are, out here next to close to the Walmart neighborhood market. Oh, Wally World. You know what I mean, Vern. There used to be some real good barbecue in Dalton out there at the Miller Brothers Rib Shack, but back then they actually had ribs. I think they still do, somebody said, but all I ever seen on the menu the last times I was out there was just pulled pork. They didn't actually have any ribs. Hello, Amari. Kendian. Nope, this is not in Africa. Why would you say that? Hello, Whitey from Southie. Golly, Sergeant Carter. Mama always said life's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Stupid is as stupid does. Speak the truth, okay. Have you ever heard of Marla Maples? She was married to Donald Trump. There is also Deborah Norville. She's on one of them newscasters. They are both from Dalton, Marla Maples and Deborah Norville. Oh, Leslie Allen O'Neill was pretty famous there for a while. He was known worldwide. You know what I mean, Vern? Former Dalton Police Department officer Leslie Allen O'Neill, who drove by vehicle number 72 for the Dalton Police Department, who disgraced badge number 638. You know what I mean, Vern? Who resigned from the Dalton Police Department, said that he did not feel like he could adequately perform his job, perform his duties without further backlash from the community. EagleNick being that community, you know what I mean, Vern? Joey! Yeah, we've got Wade Boggs, came from Dalton, Georgia, played for the Cardinals. I think he may still play for the Cardinals. And we also have Jamar Gibbs. What are we watching out for? Yeah, I've not seen no scary Sherry out here. I don't know what's wrong. Now, like I said, there was somebody commented on TikTok and said that she was in jail, but oh, I know it's hotter than crap out here. Whew. Look, there's you a crusty Band-Aid to stick on that pie hole. You know what I mean, Vern? Why don't you take that damn old crusty, rusty-looking Band-Aid right there and stick it across your pie hole? Lord, there ain't no telling how many different carpet mills we've got going in Dalton, Georgia. We've got Shaw Industries, Engineered Floors, Mohawk, Good evening, NC Tyrant Hunter. How are you doing? Good evening, Mitchell Gardner. Yes, sir. Elvis Sanchez. Mohawk is on top. They are number one. Shaw is number two, but Engineered Floors is right there behind Shaw at number three. Boy, there comes a bunch of them pigeons. Hey, you got room to talk, brother. Your head is so shiny. You start fires when the sun reflects off that ugly, bald head. You know what I mean, Vern? I bet you're the one that starts all them forest fires. Good evening, Michael Kunkel, the Truth Spitter. Good evening, John C. How you doing, John? Well, I'm right here under the bridge there. Oh, Baldy. I would call you the new Mr. Clean, but you too damn ugly for that. You know what I mean, Vern? They'd call you Mr. Dirty. You would be the before picture, not the after. I think I Googled a big old pile of shit the other day and it had your picture on it. You know what I mean, Vern? I'm talking to you, fool. You are the spitting image of a ugly, red-bearded troll. You know what I mean, Vern? All you need is that there clown makeup. You know what I mean, Vern? I'm talking to the fool that said, wait until I catch you out. You mean wait until you catch with me with it out of my zipper. You know what I mean, Vern? Good evening, Gloria Greenwood. How you doing, Gloria? Good evening, Gina Livingston Franklin. Hello. Johannes, how you doing? Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play? Hello, Chucky, 2243. We are in Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world. located 90 miles north of Atlanta, Georgia. Hey, speak the truth, okay. He looks like he's trying to be a man anyway, but he is failing miserably. Hello, United Nations edits. Good evening, Anthony Lee. Yep, we're just hanging out up and under here. We're sort of keeping an eye out to see if the Dalton Police Department comes back up under here this evening. Yeah. Good evening, Jeffrey. We are from Dalton, Georgia. Dalton, Georgia, not Ohio. Some of us call it Georgia. I'm from Georgia, man. Where you from? You know what I mean, Vern. Yep, them bridges with water under them, you could drown under those as well, though. Well, hello to you, Sacramento, California. You look like a hair-lipped clown. I bet you got a hair lip behind that old red beard. Good evening, John Blanchard. Pow! He F-A-F-O, didn't he there, John Blanchard? John Blanchard is in the house. Good evening, John Blanchard. Hello, Johnny in San Luis. I cannot pronounce that. I ain't even gonna try, but California. Georgia. Georgia. Yep, he did write the song Georgia. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Hello to you in the Netherlands. Hello, Spice Clown. Hello, Stoner. Oh, hello, Stone to the Bone. You know what I mean, Vern. Get stoned to the bone until it's all gone. You know what I mean, Vern. Twist 'em if you got 'em. Twist 'em if you got 'em. Come on, don't be shy. Roll up a big old fatty, light it up and let's get high. High as a kite, flying in the sky. We won't really know until we give it a try. You know what I mean, Vern. I woke up this morning and had such a great need. I had to get on my bike and go out and find a friend who had some weed. I told him, hey there, buddy, why don't you roll a big old joint? Hurry up and get it done. Did you get my point? Let's get higher than a kite, flying in the sky. If that shit is any good, we won't know until we try. So roll it up real tight and twist it on the end. Take yourself a couple of tokes and pass it to me, friend. You know what I mean, Vern. Up in the smoke, that's where my money goes. And sometimes up my nose. Oh man, look, here's two more cats. Here's one of them little Siamese kittens. Check this out. Look at this pretty little kitten right here, boy. Check out the little Siamese right there, though. Now, there's two of them Siamese kittens that looks like twins. I don't know where the second one's at. That little cat saying, what you doing? Why are you looking at us? What's going on, brother? Yeah, that little bitty Siamese kitten right there.
Oh, cool.
There's two of them, though. There's a twin, man. It's got a twin.
Cool.
But I don't know where the other one is. It's either over the fence or they go in and out of that little hole over here on the side. It'll run, probably. But it's a pretty little Siamese kitten. It'll probably take off. It's scared of people. That woman probably can pet it that feeds them. She's been feeding them so long. That cat'll bite the hell out of him if he grabs that cat. I was hoping you wouldn't grab it because it would have bit the hell out of you. But there's another one, man. They look identical, same size. I seen them come out that hole over here.
Yeah.
Inside the fence. Hey, one time I seen a big old giant damn raccoon go in that same hole. It was out there fighting them cats for the food, and then the cat ran in the hole and the raccoon ran there after it. Who said I was going to audit them stone to the bone? Yeah, Scary Sherry was screaming over there around the trail over by Dennard Lake, over by Lakeshore this morning. I thought I heard her at lunchtime as well, but I still never saw her. Hello, Jason O'Shea. Stoned to the bone. I bet you like glazed nuts. Hey, stoned to the bone. Oh, Harry come by here looking for you a while ago. Hello, Friar D. How are you doing? Good evening, Goon Nation. How are you doing? EagleNick is doing pretty doggone good. You know what I mean, Vern? Nope, I'm not homeless. Is that your name or is that your occupation? Or is that your new hobby? You're to find a better hobby. You know what I mean, Vern? Hey, you talk tough for a troll on my live stream. You know what I mean, Vern? Hey, I heard your name was actually Pat and Turner. Pat your ass and turn you over. You know what I mean, Vern? Hello, Greg Grooms. Everybody, Greg Grooms asked EagleNick, does a real job ever cross your mind? probably not as often as one of them big hairy Peters crosses your lips. You know what I mean, Vern? Hey, I bet you there's a big old hairy Peter crosses your lips every day. Hey, you have a blessed evening, Friar D. Hello, Mark. Oh, well, I don't just love him trains, but it came by. I don't try to stop them. Hey, I would like to thank you all for coming on to the live stream this evening. Now, I pray that you all have a very blessed morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be. Take care of yourselves, but please take care of each other. No, I am the guy who was trespassed from that post office for taking the postmaster a rotten rose on Valentine's Day 2024. And because I had called her Susie Rottencrotch when I did my audit at the United States Post Office and on the east side of Dalton, Georgia, and I asked a gentleman working inside the east side post office if the postmaster was in. And he stated that the postmaster was in downtown. And I said, oh no, not Susie Rottencrotch. And he said, no, that's not her name. I said, well, that is what EagleNick calls her because she refused to identify herself. That is why a public servant should always tell the public who they are when they are asked. You know what I mean, Vern? If you refuse to identify yourself and you are a public servant, you have no right to be offended by anything that anyone calls you. You know what I mean, Vern? EagleNick. Oh, this. Peace and bacon grease. You know what I mean, Vern? I am EagleNick. And I'm out.